CryptoTv Plus, my name is Sushi, and thank you for joining me on another episode of Inside Blockchain, the one show that showcases African blockchain startups. And with me today is Mr. Anand Mohan, the COO of Techno Brain. And by the way, we are actually at the headquarters of Techno Brain right here in Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you so much for joining me on the show today, Mr. Anand.
My pleasure.
Yes, it's so great to be here. You have an amazing place. It's a very fantastic place with all the workspaces and all the laboratories. I'm so excited to be here. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, as you introduced me, my name is Anand Mohan. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Techno Brain Group, and we provide enterprise software solutions to public sector organizations, private companies like manufacturing, telecom, banking, and also non-profit organizations. And we have been in the industry for the last 20 years, operating in 21 plus countries in Africa, plus other countries in like US, UK, India, and Dubai.
Oh, wow, for 20 years right now.
Yes.
So what exactly birthed this idea? Because it's extraordinary. You have achieved so much in 20 years, even if it's quite a long amount of time. But what exactly, made you guys start something like this, something as massive as this?
Initially, when we started 20 years back, we realized that there's not much talent in IT space here. So we started training people on information technology, training them on programming, databases, and other security-related technologies. After a couple of years of training the people here in the continent, we realized that there are not much jobs available in the IT space. I also looked around and realized that the government organizations and private organizations do not have the solutions to consume locally. They had to buy solutions from either US or Europe, which are quite expensive and which are not tailor-made for Africa. And that's when we thought, like, why don't we leverage the talent that we are building and also build solutions that are tailor-made for African organizations. With that idea, we started building our first software technology park in Nairobi, Kenya. Then we have expanded to Addis in Ethiopia. Then we had a center in Abuja. Now we also have centers in Malawi, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, other places. So after we started building solutions, the organizations also started realizing that these solutions best fit for their needs, because it's a homegrown solutions in Africa. It saves them a lot of cost, and solution becomes sustainable, and you have the teams and capacity available locally that will make the entire total cost of ownership much lesser, and it suits them actually.
Beautiful, beautiful. So this is a whole lot that you have been through. This is a whole lot that you have achieved, and it's quite a long journey. What's the journey been like for you? Have you guys faced challenges? Have you faced a lot of problems to surmount in your struggle to bring about all these solutions to the problems in Africa? How's the journey been like for you?
It has been very exciting, to be very honest, because in the last 20 years there are some disruptions happened in the technology industry. Every time, Techno Brain itself is a very disruptive company. First, we started training people, and then we started offering solutions, IT solutions, where traditionally the IT solutions market has been dominated by large IT companies, which are from either Europe or Asia. So we were able to disrupt, bringing in low-cost technology, and also the local capacity to address these problems. One of the main challenge that we faced is the availability of qualified technical talent, especially when the IT industry is transforming very fast and new technologies are coming in, be it a cloud, be it analytics, or the business intelligence, data warehousing. When it is fast changing, fast moving, to have the scalable talent was a bigger challenge that we had. How did we solve the problem? We went and partnered with the universities, other technical colleges. We started training them for about 3 months, and then other 3 months we train them on the job, and then you hire them. That's how we started building the capacity and R&D centers in all the locations. That also helps us to keep the cost low and also build the talent here. In last 20 years, we have trained about 500,000 people in the planet. Yes.
Really, really beautiful, really beautiful. Okay, so you mentioned how many countries you're actually in Africa, around the world. How many countries is that again?
21.
21 countries worldwide. So how many countries in Africa?
We are 17 countries in Africa.
Nice, 17 countries in Africa. And before we came on here, you told me that you are partnering with some governments already. So government
Driving lessons for 2 countries in Africa. We're doing integrated financial management and treasury management for 3 national governments here in Africa. And we've been providing management information systems, analytics solutions, citizen services platforms. We've been working in Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Malawi, Ethiopia, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Ghana. In Ghana, for example, we are doing a taxation for the government of Ghana. So these are all the national level enterprise scale systems which are provided to the government. Besides that, we're working with a lot of telecom companies and majority of the banks in the region on the digital banking. And now we are started offering solutions in the digital agriculture and digital education and digital health. These are the solutions which are built using the intelligent cloud platforms, and analytics are built on that, so that it helps to improve education, health, and agriculture. One of the exciting thing that we are finding it now is the blockchain. The amount of potential available for blockchain to be utilized in the existing solutions is phenomenal, and we already started building a lot of use cases. There's a lot of buzz around, a lot of youngsters catching on this. The talent is getting built, and we're also playing a role in building the talent pool. We're offering the training courses. We're partnering with other like-minded organizations across the world, so that first you build the community, you build the capacity, then adoption becomes easier.